What is up guys, Lemon here, I'm here with Ninja Naz. You may have seen he's Abel, Makoto, Jury, and that's the other one, the scrap counter. But today we're actually bringing you a really interesting video. There's a lot of them out there which explains what is option select, but they don't go into a fully detail of how to know if you're actually doing a true option select, or how to know that you're not doing the option select correctly. Both pick review at the moment.
Boring characters, nice, simple and easy.
Up to one yellow.
I'm not gonna love it. What colour am I? What the shit is this?
Blue, and you got the face.
Thank you very much. So yeah, option select. I mean, I'm not gonna explain to you what option select is. A lot of Street Fighter fiends out there. Everyone sort of really knows what option select is now. But, it's when you import two things at a really strict gap. So depending on the scenario, so if you dash back or anything like that, or import super, the more superior one that you import will actually execute instead of punishing you. So mainly punishing dash backs, maybe some really weak moves that you do, like other has priority over the win. So you got options like normals, supers, specials and ultras to punish people's sort of dash backs or other weaker moves. So a lot of people online I've seen, a lot of people rank and list do loads of fake option selects. I can tell it's fake is because option selects are meant to be there for a block string, where you put people under pressure. But depending if they're mashing dash back or any other moves, you do something else, because you've inputted already, that will come out.
Which gives you a more advantage punish than you do.
Exactly. So let's go straight into it then. I'm the purple Ryu. Much better colour than Lemon, because Lemon wants shit in monster crap. But alright, let's go. So I'm going to show you how to do option select on when you get a hard knockdown on an opponent. And the whole point of it is applying pressure. So here we go. So what's Lemon going to do is he's going to dash back on wake up, as a lot of opponents do. They have a bad habit of dashing, back dashing. So here we go. So I'm going to show you what it looks like first. That's one of them. And as you can see on my input right there on the top left, where I input the down light punch as a pressure, as just a normal pressure build. Now that light punch is timed so perfectly well, the fact that opponents, when they're mashing grab, they lose. Because that light punch, the whole point of it is to apply pressure. Now I'm using it on Xbox 360 boring controllers. Yes, we're pad warriors.
But pad warriors. Arcade sticks, who needs them? You don't need them. You don't need them.
Anyway, so do excuse me, I will have some errors on it. I haven't perfected it or mastered option select yet, but so you will see some execution errors, as always, because we're not machines. But anyway, so that's one example there. Now, I'm going to teach Lemon how to do the same thing. Now, Ryu has loads of different option selects. He has supers, ultras, normals are good for arcade sticks. So if he does a little dash back and do a light punch, and so that example there, what would happen is if you dash back, I'll get heavy sweep on it. Even though I pressed all three kick buttons, the highest priority one comes out on dash back. But that doesn't really work pretty well on pad players. It works really good on arcade stick almost all the time. Now, so let's do a few more. So do excuse me if I do fail some of them, because it's likely to happen. But I'll show you what it looks like, and I'll show you, and then we'll do a test. So Lemon will do a dash back and mixing me up. Sometimes you want dash back to see if I'm doing it right. So we'll go straight into it again. So here we go. After the hard knockdown, go to option select. There you go. That's the super option select. So we're going to do another one there. So that's it. There you go. Right, as you get that's a clear example. Now, how you do it, right, is you press the down light punch, or whatever the character you're using, the fastest, jab or short.
And it has to be a light.
Well, yeah, you can't do it with a medium or a heavy. It just wouldn't work. I've tested it many times, unless you guys know any better, but it does not work with a medium or a heavy. So, majority of the characters, their option select startup will be with a light punch, sorry, not light kick. Some characters are light kick, Feilong, maybe even Adon, but some of them are really like 2 to 3 frame light kick will work. But that's very rare. Abel has a light punch and light kick.
Yeah,
fortunately for him. But so here we go again. So what we're going to do is so we're going to do another test where Lemon's going to give it a go, and I'm going to be mashing throw. If I throw Lemon on wake up like a noob, which means his jab for pressure is wrong.
Yeah,
which means his timing is out.
the option select won't come out. If I grab you while you're trying to do your option select, so the option select won't actually work, so you're going to know for a fact it's not a true option select.
Exactly, so what's Lemon going to do now? Lemon's going to wake up, I'm going to drop him, he's going to wake up mashing grab. Right? And I know you can't see on the input, but I'll do it as well. So we mirror it so we know if it's legit or not, so we can hit him or not. So here we go, he's going to wake up mash grab. If my timing is off, he will win the grab. Here we go. Okay? He lost the battle. But I did press the option because he didn't dash back, he was just mashing grab. But as you can see there, I actually done a crouch light punch, standing light punch, and I'm gonna import an EX hurricane kick. Now because he didn't dash back, I got a normal combo pressure, which is light punch, light kick. Now that will always combo. It'll always say 2 hits, obviously, because it's a true block string. Now, let's do that again. He's again mashed throw. So let's just see what happens. There you go. That's my fault. That's a very good example where my light punch timing was off. So which means then your timing, you do work on your timing. As you saw. Exactly, here we go. Again. Right? So let's do that again. Now with a bit more better timing. There you go. He didn't mash back. He mashed throw. He lost. So let's do it a few times. There you go. See? That means the timing is off. Yeah. Alright. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Yeah, because you win the string. Yeah. So always be careful. Some people wake up times are slightly different. I know A-Dog is. But work on the character. So really work on the animation when you do the forward flip to get up off the floor. Because that's when you time the light punch. Yeah. The light punch has to originally try to hit. So here we go again. There you go, just like that. The timing was there perfect. So now,
it's like a whiff kind.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with the light punch for the option select to work.
No. When you dash back, that's when it whiffs. So very, very good that you mentioned that because a lot of people think you have to whiff it because then they try and whiff it on purpose. So they do this stuff like this. They go, that's fake. As you can see, the light punch didn't hit. So I would have lost if you mashed throw. Okay. So so let's do it again. So this time, you choose when you want to dash back. I'll import option select on every wake up. Okay. So you dash back whenever you want to. Just to test if this works. Okay. Input error. That's a classic example. Completely fake. Never works. So here we go. Right? Sounds good. Sounds good. 2 out of 2. There you go. And every single time I import the same thing. So let's do it one more time. That's a combo. Oh, that's another thing. One thing I want to explain. If you do down light punch and an option really fast, it becomes a combo. It becomes a string. Yeah. So it will always come out. So you have to have a little break within that down light punch into the hurricane kick. So it has to always look like this. It'll always finish in a standing light kick to option select the hurricane kick. It'll always finish in a standing light kick. So down light punch and standing light kick. Right. So here we go. There you go. It's slightly slower. There you go, he dashed back. It is slightly slower than a true combo. So it'd be just not as fast as that, slightly slower, but not too slow where you get separate move like this. You can tell the gap difference.
Yeah, so if you do it too quick, you will get a combo.
Yeah, and if you go too slow, it'll be completely separate, which means it'll leave you vulnerable because they're recovered from the light punch. You're spinning in the air, and then you're down here, we can punish you. And maybe a free mix-up depending on where I am. So here we go. So again, like I said guys, excuse the input errors as I haven't perfected this, but this is how it's worked and it's worked so many times. Online,
especially for controllers,
it's not easy and it's not an excuse, but you can understand it is actually not the easiest thing to do on pad. But anyway, here we go again. Let's do a few more. There we go. Right, as you can see the input there, other than down towards light punch, and you actually saw me press the down back, the back, and I actually pressed all 3 kicks. But again, because it's pad, you get sometimes the 2 kick and then 3 kicks after that. And because he didn't dash back, I got a true block string, which is down light punch down, standing like it, which is completely safe. Cool. So here we go again. So there you go. I input the same thing again. As you can see, it also pressed the 2 kicks first, and then it pressed all 3 kicks. It does that on pad sometimes. But again, that's how you know it's a true option select. So you give it a go. So
what we get?
You're just gonna go for the down light punch into a hurricane kick, into a light hurricane kick, or EX, whichever you want to do. But either way, Exactly. Now that's what you should get. You should get a down light punch, standing light kick if I don't dash back. And it will combo. If it doesn't combo, your input is slightly too slow.
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so here we go. So I'm going to dash back. When you're ready. Again, that's a good example, slow. Alright, now, so drop me now. Or do another hard drop now, that's it, right? Right, now that. You get room for errors. There you go, you comboed it. That's a very good example. Again, timing's a little bit off. Remember, if I match throw now, if I throw you, your light punch is off. Yeah, it's off time. Here we go again. You're comboing it, which means you're doing it too fast. So slow it down a little bit. Slow it down a little bit. Again, see? The light punch is completely wrong. Because it was nowhere near to hit me. A lot better, but the light punch is right, but your hurricane is wrong. Okay? Now go with only light kick. See, I'm mashing throw, so I won that, which means your light punch is off. So keep on breathe when I wake up. There you go, the light punch is perfect. Light punch is perfect again, but you're doing it too fast. Right? Again, you combo it. And then light punches off. So it does take a bit of practice, a bit of training, and then you get a hang of it. But anyway, go again.
Not the easiest thing to do.
I can play them all day, chucking around the whole entire training room. Okay. Again, too quick, that's fine. You're not going to get this first time. Why don't you show them the other option there that you can do?
Yes, I can do it.
There's something that Lemon can do that not everyone can do. It's another version of option X. Now, option X can be applied through many different pressures, so they can be like bang, 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 5-0, go forward, and let's just say you're going to apply a focus attack, right? So look what happens if Lemon dashes back after a level 1 focus attack block, because a lot of people, after the focus attack hits, dash in, because they get scared of the pressure, they dash back. And if I input options there correctly, which all you guys might have seen what Punko did, Fudo did in the Evos against the Fei Long and Seth with Ultra 1. Where Fei Long applied level 1 focus, bang, as soon as he dashed back, Ultra came out. And I'll give you an example of that. So what I'm going to do now is just do a level 1 focus just for normal pressure, as you will do. For example, people will do that combo.
Yeah.
If you got good reach, like a Fei Long's combo, or an Akuma's one, where the focus attack actually hits, you will dash in. Because you're scared, the opponent's dashed in, maybe you got chip damage health, you mash in dash back.
Yeah.
Most probably you're mashing dash back. So, this is what happens if you import an option select after a focus attack level 1 hits, or even block. Here we go, yeah? Oh, now what you want to do is, you want to use on a block, just for now, just block, and mash dash back, alright? And I will import down light punch and option select super, right? And if you don't mash dash back, I'll just get a down light punch and standing light punch, which means I get normal pressure on you. Right, here we go. So block it and dash back. Okay. Now here we go again. So just crouch there, or just sorry, don't crouch there, crouch block. As soon as the focus attack hits, you just dash back. You try and block that as well. Okay. As soon as you dash back, try and block it. The aim of it is you want to try and keep safe, because you want to try and escape it. So as soon as you block the level 1 focus,
dash back, no play.
Exactly. You can block that, right? Yeah, exactly. So we'll do another one. We'll do an Ultra one, which might be a little bit slower because it's got slightly more of a starter frame. And focus level 1 is slightly harder because when I dash in, the recovery on compared to when you're waking up is different. So here we go again. I'm going to level 1 focus, and I'm going to apply a down light punch and into an Ultra. Right? Again, excuse the input errors with the pad. It will always happen. Yeah, if I get rid of the supers, it works straight away. But never mind. I'll just try again anyway. Here we go. There you go. So hold back. Exactly, because the Firewall Ultra is a bit slower. It takes longer to start up. But with loads of characters like Abel's Breathless, Yang's Ultra 1, Dudley's Ultra 2, those kind of Ultras will catch a lot of players out, except Chun-Li. Chun-Li, as you guys know, have a lightning speed dash back, which she gets with I think sometimes Rose, it depends what Ultra is, and Rose. That's pretty much it really when it comes to dash backs. He's got really fast dash backs. I mean, the fastest one is Chun-Li, arguably. I'm sorry, even hands down. Because Mako's got a ranged, a big dash back, but it's quite slow, and she gets caught out by Dolly's Ultra 1, Ultra 2 even, you know, Breathless, Soulless, you name it. You know, you can throw a big table out when she's dashing back. She'll get hit by it. It's a big dash back, it's good, but it's the recovery of the shit. So that's just, I hope this tutorial helped in terms of how option select works and what it's meant to be used for. But now I'm going to give you more interesting examples of option select. So what we're going to do is supers, ultras, and specials, and it pretty much works every time. So so apply how you want. I mean, Lemon can do a really good one where he jumps in, which I can do. I haven't perfected yet. Lemon can probably do better than me. But
for dash backs.
Yeah. So for example, Lemon uses Akuma a lot, or Goki. When he gets a hard knockdown on Bison, Lemon jumps in. As the opponent wakes up, if they want to avoid that mix-up, or let's just say they want to avoid that attack, they match dash back. So we dash back, Lemon in the air, like that, inputs a hurricane kick. Right, as you can see, I input a hurricane kick. The reason why I didn't come out is because I hit him.
And I did dash back.
And he didn't dash back. Exactly. If he did dash back, he would have got a hurricane kick on me. So
if you do it too quick, the hurricane kick does come out automatically. So you'll hit it, it'll combo.
Right. Okay. I want to show us an example. So get a hard knockdown. You can see I'm on dash back. That example was a little bit slow. So let's work on the throw. So work on the throw. So I don't know, DP me and then do a little. That's it. So jump in whenever you're ready. Okay. Work on the timing. That's it. That's good. You know, there's a bad example. There you go. That's it. The first option what he did, you know, is to hit me. I just blocked, and Ryu just stood there. Your Ryu just stood there because I blocked. So let's do it. Let's do it one more time. So there you go. Very good option there. Now you can apply that with any super, any special, even normal. I'm not going to show you an example of normal because with pad 5 out of 10 I get normal. I get normal. Which basically, I'll give it a go. So here we go. If you dash back, I'll do a light punch and a free kick, which means you should get another knockdown. You should get sweeped again. So here we go. Dash back. There you go. I input the free kicks, but as you can see, the way because I don't have a free kick button. Let me show you an example actually. A very good example. If I put the free kick button, because I don't have a triple strength button. Look what happens now. Right. So now the free kick button is a sweep. Right. So here we go. Instantly, it works straight away. So and look what happens if he doesn't dash. If he doesn't dash, it's a little real. There you go. I get a normal light punch and a light kick, which means you're still in block stun. I can do maybe overhead after that, or walk up and throw. You're still under pressure. You're still not safe. You're not away from my attacking zone. So here we go again. So because I change my button now, which means I guarantee get a free kick without any input errors, pressing all 3 punch buttons at the same time. Because I make my life hard and I liked it. I like it apparently. But so here we go. So I'm gonna give you a hard knockdown again. You're gonna mash the dash back because you're a noob. And I'm going to press the normal knockdown again. So here we go. That's it. Always works. So if you're fortunate enough to be an arcade stick user, which probably 80% of people out there are arcade stick users, there should be no excuse of you to miss an normal, which is a hard knockdown again. It shouldn't be, because if people are mashing dash back, then you maximize it. Knock them down again. Make them think again. Make them guess again. And with Ryu players, you can.
But the only point is when you're doing option select, you don't want to spam it. So if you are doing option select and you see someone constantly spamming it, you're not going to want to dash back all the time because you will get option select.
Exactly. So think of something else. And be careful though. Option selects are great for destroying someone else's mind in terms of you make them fear dashing back now. So mix it up. But don't think if opponent's got a DP they will not wake up with that. A lot of people wake up with a DP or even a grab. So be careful. Option select do lose to many other stuff, but it's great.
It's just applying it to way it's going to work.
Exactly. Be really clever about it. So for example, a very clever way, what I find, and it catches a lot of people off guard, is focus.
Yep.
Right, for example, so I'm after focus attack, I'm going to try, you're going to think I'm going to apply a down light kick, down medium 5 or whatever, but look, I'm actually going to apply instead. So I'm going to do level 1 focus, I'm going to go in there, try and apply more pressure, you mash dash back, look what happens. So level 1 focus, block, and dash back. Oh. Nice block. Apparently level 1 focus is unblockable. Here we go. There you go. Right, now, don't dash back. Alright, after level 1.
Oh, dash back didn't work.
Okay, fair enough. There you go. Don't dash back. Or there you go. Now, do it whenever you want. So, you know, I'm not even gonna look at your pad. Well, I can't even see your pad anyway. Nope. But I'll even face the other side. Right, if I have to. So, so I can't even hear you. Right? The TV's too loud anyway.
So, I can change that.
Alright. No, put it loud so I can actually hear your pad. Or when you're mashing the dash back. So that's just to give you a test, guys, that this is good. This works.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can face that way.
Alright,
I'll sit back here with my controller, and I'll dash back whenever I want.
Alright, and I'm going to apply the same mechanism. So focus level 1, right, or just focus instant. You're going to dash back, or you're not.
At any random time that I choose.
Any random time. Alright. So
this could be a 10-hour video now, because I might not dash back for the next 10 hours.
That's good. So it just shows your viewers the fact that this works. This is, some people think it's a broken system on the game where it kind of like selects the best option and it does it. But it's very clever. It's very high level Wi-Fi. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. So straight into it again. That's it. And you can see my input there. I'm going to do the same thing all the time. Down light punch and down free kick. I'm going to do the same thing all the time. Lemon will decide when he wants to dash back and get knocked down. Alright, cool.
What?
There you go. Always. See, you always get a combo, even with a free kick. You'll always get a light. Right, so you know it's legit. There you go. So do it a few more times. Can't see exactly what he's pressing. There you go. Always guarantees. So with normals is a lot easier. With special and supers, ultras, take a bit more time on it. But it's great. When you land someone with it, it just feels so good.
Yep. And then you can perfect it onto other characters.
Exactly. And it goes into many different characters, like with Abel's one. Cause the reason I keep saying Abel because that's my main character, as a lot of people might know. But Abel, Jury has a wheel kick or pinwheel, we're going to call it. And Mako has a few decent ones, but not very good because her startup lights are very slow. Yep. So her option selects are not very good. But she has a good one, the air one we were talking about. Her ground option select is not that good, but her jumping one, you get a hard knockdown on that overhead punch, whatever you call it. I don't really know the Japanese terms to it, but when you get the overhead knockdown there, you jump up neutrally. So for example, it looks like that. Right, so you do that. Sorry, I was very bad at top, so let's, yeah, like that. But Mako has a neutral one, so she does it like that, for example. It looks like that. So if you dash back, she just kind of like that overhead punch or the lunge EX, what do you call it? But all that works. So let me just put my bar back to normal how it was. Oh, apparently I'm changing characters. Okay. Alright, so that's pretty much sums up option select. So shall we do a few more different characters? Maybe give them more an idea of how it works. Or yeah, should we just do one more character? My favourite character?
What we do after we do like a compilation of each character doing an option select instead of you seeing our faces.
Yeah, just so you get an idea how it works really. So I'm gonna go, I don't know.
Should we end the video like this for now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully that will show you the aspects of the game, so we'll show you more fundamentals at some point of what are fundamentals you can actually use in this game to help your game progress to the next level to increase your gameplay. So what I'll do, I'll put a little option select part at the end of this video for you, so you can see what kind of different variations of option selects are, and we'll see you in the next bit, or next video, whenever we decide to do it.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Alright, nice one. Thanks for that, guys.
Good. Keep it classy. Keep it classy. Here we go. 1, 2, strike.
Lock on! Gyro strike! Smasher! Cannon strike! Cannon strike! Cannon strike! Lock on! Gyro strike!